Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox runs. And with 22.8 something hegemony credits, let's see what kind of a run we get here today. Hopefully we get some interesting items. Well, it's not really what I wanted. It is an interesting item. You know, at least as far as other people tell you. Did that already go off? That must have already gone off. There we go. At least people will tell me they love a little bit of junkin'. But you know what? Junkin's he's a little too dull for me. I want something a little bit more bombastic than that. I don't know what we could get that would be a little bit more bombastic than a single junkin'. I don't know. But I look at a junkin' and I'm like, he's not gonna be that good for us early. He's just gonna be, you know, yipping at our heels. Oh God. You know, I need someone to be a little bit more powerful immediately. Give me a Shella Boy. You know, instead of a blue level item, give me a black level Shella Boy. Although to be honest, I kind of hate Shella Boy too. Cause Shella Boy, you know, he doesn't gain in strength. He's got like one synergy that makes him fire faster. Yo, okay, we gotta get this guy. So, okay, I'm a little stuck. Where are you? I don't even see him anymore. He kind of vanished. And there goes my water barrel. Thank you very much. Well, oh well. I tried to find where he went, the chance guy. I don't know. He just kind of disappeared. I don't know if you guys saw what direction he ran off into. I think he went left based off of the sound that kind of happened. I thought maybe he went to the left, but I couldn't find him. We gotta find it. Oh, I was gonna say we gotta find a water barrel, but luckily it's just right here. No, wrong way. So I gotta say, you know, I'm loving something about this run. You wanna know what it is? You probably can tell. It's because there's a freaking mimic tooth necklace right there. And if we get that, we get all the chests on this floor for free, and we get bonus items by defeating the mimic pedestals after boss fights. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, this is an extremely great start to a run, although it might cost us access to the oubliette, but to get free items, it's probably worth it. Because why, okay, question and answer. Question. Abe, why do you always go to the oubliette? Answer. Because you get more items. You know how you also get more items? By getting every mimic for free and then bonus items out of the pedestals. It's probably worth more items than going to the oubliette. So I'm definitely down and invested. We might not need the key, but we do have to get one more key in order to go down to the oubliette. I'm still probably just gonna get the mimic tooth necklace though. We do have to get it before we fight the boss, because if you buy it after you fight the boss, the pedestal won't turn into a mimic. So we gotta buy it now. So we'll buy it now, well actually, we'll get some chests, then we'll fight the boss. We get a bomb. Well, it's free secret room access, I suppose. But we'll do this now. We get a gun at least. By the way, sorry Junkin, because Junkin is not really gonna get powered at all on this run by the looks of it. All of you Junkin lovers out there, you might want to look away from this run. Just saying. Gotta move. You prefer to have the vulture on one of the side areas, but if he's not on the side area, you know, you just gotta live with it. By the way, welcome Voidwalker and Dare Nunu and Brendan Toad to the stream. How you guys doing today? Please tell me that this thing is gonna get eaten by the birds. It's just right there. I can't even see what he's doing. How did that not fall into the pit? That was absurd. All right, so now we have not there. Now we have our... Isn't there? Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. Now we have our floor completed. I guess we're just gonna move on. I suppose I'll buy the key and then exchange it for a gun, but yeah, we don't really need any anything else from this floor. We're kind of just done. We're not gonna go to the oubliette because we get free items by just continuing on now that we have Mimic Tooth Necklace. All right. This might be a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a faster run, and that's okay. You know, not every run of Gungeon has to follow the same path. We've discovered a new path for ourselves on this run. How did that miss you? And the path for us on this run is... Ah, that scared me. I forgot that he fired twice. I kept trying to hit the, Just change guns. I kept trying to hit the rubber bullet, electric bulletkin. I kept missing. Look, it's both early and late for me right now. It's early because it's only like 4 p.m. and it's late because I feel tired. My brain isn't where it should be for playing a little bit of Gungeon. Maybe that's what makes it perfect. Maybe that's what makes this something special. Dude, I'm very sorry for Junkin, but he is not gonna be worth anything on this run. Did I like auto reload or something? That was weird. I'm very sorry to Junkman, but he's pretty much gonna be worthless. I'm not gonna spend any time at all worrying about him. Junkman. Piece of garbage, he's a piece of trash, he's the junk man. Well, see how fast we can ICU. Hopefully we get a lot of crits out of this, although we're not that cool. We do have a piece of sentient junk following us around, but we're still not that cool. Got him. Dun, 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 dun. I almost tried to pick him up for a second there. I was like, ooh, junk. Junk for the junk man. Nah, that's not how that works, unfortunately. My bad. Dun. Mud says, sell junk man. So when people get mad at me, they can blame Mud. Because we could sell him. It's not a bad idea. But everyone's gonna be really sad if I sell the junk man, and now they're gonna blame Mud. Because I called him out on that. 100% blame me, I frickin' will. Shovel gun would be the only way to get junk, asks for Dacula. Yeah. That was nice. I could always, you know, oh my god. Why is this not hitting you? I could always get rid of the Mimic Tooth Necklace if I wanted, but I wouldn't really want to do that. And we'd have to get rid of it on the floor before we go down to the next floor, so it's a little unfortunateness to it. You got me. I got you. All right. Don't know what happened with that chest, but it had nothing in it. Mud says to hell with Junkman. All right, well, maybe to hell with Junkman. You know what? Hold up. There is a way. Oh, excuse me. There is a way. What we need is we need to find gold junk. If we find gold junk, we'll get an auto junk man. You know what? I forgot that when you get hit, you lose your charge. So whenever I'm trying to get up close and personal with this Casey, I keep getting hit and then losing my weapon charge. It's not fun. It's not fair. Voidwalker says, I had Junkin and Mimic Tooth on my first victory, then I got Mimic Companion, so the next time, by the time I reached to the dragon, I had 2 white Junkins. Yeah, I mean, white Junkin in particular is pretty good. Because it acts as a 1-up, and if you do have 2 of them, because you have the Mimic, Baby Good Mimic item, I forgot the name of the item, it will give you an extra 1-up. It's very handy indeed. Meow. All right, we're done with this floor. Let's get the heck out of here. I'm spinning my wheels to a certain extent. All right, who are we fighting? Not exactly who I wanted to be fighting. However, we do have cheesy strat, which is you stand here and you just use the Moonscraper the entire time. Is this anybody's first time seeing this strategy? If you have a bouncing or homing weapon, you can just hide behind the tables and he doesn't shoot you. He will do the laser beam, so you still have to dodge it because it'll break the tables. But then all you gotta do after you dodge it is just hide behind the other table. So, you know, pretty sweet. Thank you, Moonscraper. Yeah. Voidwalker asks, how do you know how to do these? No one tell him how many hours I have in Enter the Gungeon. That would just make me feel sad. And I don't want anyone to look down on me with my, like, Gungeon, freaking, you know, addiction I have. That's now just gonna be even stronger that I've come back to the game for, like, the 8th time after stop playing it. As for actually answering the question, how the hell do I know how to do that? The reason is, once when I was fighting this guy, I just realized that he doesn't shoot you if you're behind a table, he tries to flank you. And I experimented with that and I realized that he literally can't shoot you if you're behind a table. So I put 2 and 2 together and realized if you have a bouncing gun, it's just the easiest fight. There's my mailbox. Well, we might as well buy the pistol, might as well buy the key. Maybe we can launder it. We can't steal anything. We can't do anything else, so we're out. No, no rat, no Abby, no oubliette, no bonus floor. Maybe this will just be like a standard, you know, rush the game. You do only the basic floors and that's about it. I'd be down for that. I'd be very much down for that. Does he forget about you? It's more like, I believe that little exploit was introduced when they changed his behavior, because at one point in the past, a long time ago, the Beholster wouldn't actually try to approach you that quickly. He would only move a very small amount. And then when they changed it so that he would move a lot faster and try to get close to you, I believe that's when that kind of exploit was introduced because of how his AI was actually operating. Yo, this is great. Jumping is useless. I love it. I love it. Yo, it's not often I get like a quad laser synergy like this. I will take full advantage of quad laser Moonscraper shots from now on. Moonscraper. Why is the Moonscraper a synergy with quad laser? Because is it like Moonscraper? That's a James Bond reference to Moonscraper. Why is quad laser Moonscraper a reference? I like that it also breaks when you switch away from the quad laser. The plus just kind of hangs still. But why is that a synergy? Is there a Moonscraper in Aqua Teen Hunger Force? All right, Moonraker. Look, I've experienced more Gungeon than I ever have James Bond, so you know that's an easy mistake to make. Laser Friends? I don't know. I never really watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I understand the reference, but why does this make a why does this make a synergy? I don't get it. Is it any more complex than Moonscraper shooting a big laser? Well, I mean, Moonscraper, aka Moonraker, firing a laser, that's like 100% how the gun worked in, you know, GoldenEye. It was a laser, that's how it worked in frickin' the movie. I don't know how in like 1970 they had laser guns in space, but they frickin' did. Bill Thompson says, fact, Moonraker was the second Bond book ever written. What was the first one? Because I don't understand, or I don't remember the timeline for it. Was it Thunderball? If I had to guess, I would say it's probably Thunderball, but I don't remember. I think I read Thunderball once. Bill Thompson says Casino Royale. Isn't that a new movie? I guess the order of the movies does not necessarily equate to the order of the freaking books, right? That would make sense. That's a cool gun, though. I thought Thunderball would have been one of the first ones. First film was Dr. No. That's a good point. It's a pretty older movie. A pretty older movie. Yeah, that's what I said. You heard me. Yes, enter it. Enter the laser beam. Dun, dun, dun. JMC, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? It's the Moonanites. I get it. I understand now, thank you. Moonscraper, Moonanite. Why did I not realize? Enter the laser. Enter my quadrilateral cowboy. Just think of how many more references would exist in this game if it kept getting updates or if it was made like now. You know, there would surely be like a quadrilateral cowboy reference. Maybe if you had hip holster, then it would fire like a weird secondary rectangle shot or something that could control enemies. I don't know. Something. Yeah, I kind of wish I had reloaded when I walked into the room. All right, let's just dodge roll for a bit. Just shoot it. Just get the bullet out on the screen. There you go. There you go. Do these not last forever? Maybe just hit a wall. No, they don't last forever. Really? I thought that these bullets lasted for... Why is this gun not reloading? I thought these bullets lasted forever, but maybe not. Who wants the bullets? Who wants to last forever? Me? You know what I mean. Ugh. Come on. This is a highly ineffective strategy, but it's fun. Because I create laser rectangles. And then they get removed immediately. Dude, I need something that makes me reload faster. How come he hasn't disappeared yet? That's the first time I've seen him go this long without disappearing. Oh my god, excuse me. Oh god. Come on. Enter my laser. Enter the laser. Enter the laser. No! Just hit it! It's so slow. Such a slow-moving bullet. That did not go that well. I mean, it went well because we lived, but it did not go well because it was real freaking slow. Get me out of this floor. I'm done. I want out. I will go back to using the Casey with occasional, probably occasional bloops. Give me those bloops. I love bloops. Life finds a way. Welcome to the stream. It would be nice if they added pits to the Balrog room for the challenge. Like, so that you had to avoid the pits, otherwise you would fall in and take damage? I guess pits exist in, like, the Beholster room for that exact purpose. I don't think it's really necessary, though. Fred Aculus says, imagine Wallmonger with pits. That would suck. What would be the worst boss to have pits? You know, I really freaking hated extremely bad chess, but maybe kill pillars with pits would actually be the worst one. Hold on, what was the challenge? Use the Derringer. All right, I'll use your freaking Derringer. Da, 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 da. Mind Flayer? Nah, I would totally do a pit Mind Flayer. That doesn't really bother me at all. There's very little movement in the Mind Flayer fight if you fight it correctly. Or I'll say the movement that you do in a Mind Flayer fight is very controlled. Like, you know exactly where you want to move and when. But for the kill pillar fight, there's a lot of thinking on your feet, and I think that if you add in pits to that, it's gonna make it way more complex. High Dragon. I guess there is a pit on that fight already. Shotgun Cola speed up. Yeah, I would much rather have a pit in the Mind Flayer fight, I think. Someone should make a mod where they add pits to random boss arenas. Don't give them any ideas. Don't give me any ideas. I might do that one of these days. I know how to add pits to rooms. I did figure out that code recently. But if the pits were in the worst spot plus the mines themselves, well, assuming the pits don't move, you could always just prepare for the pits to be in a bad spot and then prepare to move at, you know, where you need to move in exchange. But again, I'm thinking more like for a fight against like kill pillars, because it's such a chaotic fight. That would be way more difficult to get around. What the hell was that? Oh, there's a Vorpal critical bullet shot. So 2 Caseys and a Vorpal shot is not enough to kill that guy, apparently. Trigger twins. How about an extra pit in the Gatling Gull water arena? I don't know where that pit would go if there was an extra pit. Like maybe in the middle of the middle area. I think if anything, difficult pit placements would just be like on the edges of the arena. Oh, dude, do you remember Dark Souls 2, I believe? One of the first boss arenas has a pit on the outside of it. And you can like pull a lever or something to extend the arena so that there's more space to dodge in. But I'm thinking something like that, where like the arena has a pit on the outside edge of it, and if you just get too close to it, you'll just get pushed into the pit. Like that would be kind of tough, I think. Because you'd have to be very careful with your movements, and it would just be a smaller arena. Dragon Riders is Verdacula, like he actually knows the names of all these bosses off the top of his dome piece. You're like, oh yes, of course, the Dragon Rider boss. Looky here, Lottie freaking da Fredacula, who knows all the names of the bosses. You don't impress me much. Too bad he gets cheesed by that arena. He walks into the pit, says Fredacula. I think I managed to make him do that once, but I can't remember. I mean, I haven't played Dark Souls 2 in a long time, for good reason. Don't remember much about it. I remember that though. And I remember, oh my god, I remember that the lighting in that game looked like absolute ass. I remember that was the game that was like, it's gonna have the most realistic lighting ever, and then on release, it was just total ass. Surely I'm not the only one who remembers that much. Yeah, I remember it just being like an overall disappointing experience, I think. Well, because what I remember specifically about that game was that it had like an E3 preview or something. It had game trailers, and it was incredibly great lighting. You had to like walk around with a torch to be able to see, and that was going to be like a mechanic in the game. And then on release, they just completely scrapped all of it. They had the most flat lighting possible, and lighting was not at all a mechanic in the game, even though clearly there were areas of the game that were designed with that in mind, and it just looked like trash. Total trash. Fredacula says the torch mechanic had some potential rip. I think it would have just been cool from a from the standpoint of playing it. You know, you couldn't use a shield, and Dark Souls heavily leans on shields in their combat. It would have been really cool to force players to have to use like a torch and have to actually, you know, be smart about their engagement rather than just putting up a whole bunch of block and being like, look, Mon, no hands. I guess not. Well, I screwed that up. It's not when you want to use a blank, but we'll still be okay. I just had someone the other day, on YouTube in fact, go to like an old video and they were commenting how they loved the glass cannon as like the best, I got hit, as like one of the best boss killers. And it is a good boss killer, but I did the math. It actually does lose its efficacy after like the second boss. Because the whole thing about the glass cannon is that it bypasses boss damage caps, but it does less DPS than the damage cap after like the fourth boss or the third boss. So there's almost no point in using it after that point unless you're fighting multiple bosses like kill pillars, or if you just have a lot of damage upgrades. Blue. Blue. What garbage weapons we've gotten on the run, other than like 3 good weapons. It's been pretty bad. I guess we're done. We have so many keys, we have so much money. I'll buy a ring just for like, you know, just for the hell of it. And then I guess we're gonna go and sell like 10 different items because I have so much garbage here. I know I bought the Plague Pistol, but I'm like, we should probably dump it. We'll dump the 38 Special. We'll dump the... Dude, I'm gonna dump Plague Pistol. I'm gonna dump Snowballer. I'm pretty sure I spent money on those items, but they're just not worth anything at this point. The glasses are really... Well, you know what? The glasses synergize with coolness. So we'll leave those, and I guess we're gonna go sell the turd. Play mud. Anyways, yeah, if you can get a lot of damage upgrades, Glass Cannon can be useful for like all fights, all bosses, but really it primarily does best when you're dealing with a multi-phase boss like Amoconda or the Bullet Twins or the Killmonger. Because you want to... You bastard. You bastard! Stop moving! Let me kill you! Because you generally just want to, you know, do as much damage as you can to a boss, and sometimes other weapons allow you to do the most damage. Yeah, Killmonger, you know, that guy. Look, it's been a long day, okay? Abe would probably sell the dog if you could get money for him. They should buff the dog so it gives you coolness, then I would keep it. Dude! By the way, I would totally sell the dog. Just because it makes people mad. Bum, bum, bum. I see it. I will take, I'll take Chaos Bullets. I mean, we could take the, Elder Blank. We could take Chamber Gun. Chamber Gun's pretty fun. We got the D-pad. So we can, steal a weapon from the shop. So I think we'll buy Chamber Gun. And then I think we will buy ammo and then steal Chaos Bullets later. And then for the D-pad, well, we could use the D-pad to just like spawn a chest in the boss arena, but that's, you know, a little bit too cheesy. Well, no, it's not. I've just done it before. I've done it many times. You're not dead yet. You'll die one of these days. What needs ammo? Blast Cannon? I hate to do it, because I'm probably gonna get hit immediately and then just lose the bonus, but hey, maybe I won't get hit immediately and lose the bonus. You never know. Yo, actually do the move properly, please. Da 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 da. Fred says you gotta embrace the chaos like beating the Lich with the clone in your inventory. I've never done that. What are you talking about? I like that when I screw up the multi-mega shot and then I try to do it, I get the multi-mega shot out of the side shots, but not the primary shot. That's the game's way of saying, stop it. Yep, right there, happened again. Whatever, you come here, where are you? Why am I not getting the forward shot? What kind of a bug is that? I always thought Chaos did one of the status effects at random, not all of them. That is exactly what it does, JMC. You, every bullet, I believe every bullet, gets a random status effect and a random size modifier to it. Although, now that I think about it, I don't think every bullet gets a random status effect. I only think some bullets get random status effects. Because otherwise it might be too strong if literally every shot was like fire, poison, whatever. But Chaos Rounds is pretty dope. Chaos Rounds is pretty good. I accidentally ran out of ammo, but it gave us a good gun that synergizes with something. Careful iteration. Oh, it's garbage. It makes the Casey a little bit louder, but it does effectively nothing else. The extra nails are just worthless as far as damage goes. I know I lost ammo in the freaking D-pad. I don't care. Well, I guess I do care because I wanted chaos bullets. I don't care about cheesing the heck out of Dragon. We'll just have to, you know, hope that we get enough money, which is almost impossible. Maybe, can I wish for gold? I don't need strength, I don't need plated armor, give me the gold. You jerk. I've been taking a lot of hits. You know what? We might get enough money. We still have enough rooms left over. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe Link will have some money in his pots. Why do these, like, always turn bright black? That's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. Bright black. Why is my dodge roll so fast? I love killing an enemy right when they die, or right when they shoot and then their dying doesn't break the shots. Did I just hear LJ? No, I heard his fake friend. All right, well, you know what? Whatever, who cares? Let's just go and fight the boss, I guess. I already got my item from you. Let's get out of here. Redstone, thank you. You're right, that is why my dodge rolls fast. Look, sometimes I'm not very observant about things, okay? I'll admit it. Sometimes it happens. Check this out, I'm on the right side. Maybe this is what I needed, you know, take a little bit of time off of Gungeon, and then when you come back, all of those like bad habits that you've built up, you can more easily break them. Yeah, like I'm on the right side, and it doesn't feel unnatural anymore. Oh, come on. You telling me that dodge roll wasn't perfect? I still have that item equipped. The freaking, I'm on the wrong side. Luckily he's not doing his dragon's breath though. I still have the sunglasses? I thought I sold those. Oh no, I kept them for coolness, that's right. Bud says it feels unnatural to me. Fred says it looks wrong. It's fair. I remember back when I first got to the dragon, and then also when I first got to the dragon in D20 mode. The first time I got to the dragon, I remember thinking, that's impossible to dodge! And then when I got to D20 dragon, I'm like, that's actually impossible to dodge. But I've learned how to do it. How to doge it. I wish I had not taken so much damage. That's fine, that's fine. LJ's dumber brother, JJ. Why not like TJ or something? Doesn't that sound like a dumb name, TJ? I feel like if I was introduced to someone and they were called TJ, I'd be like, I don't like you. I don't think I've ever known a TJ. It's just more like it's more of a, I don't know. Get a real name. You kid? Get a real name, you hipster! There go all the TJs. Just don't introduce yourself to me as TJ, I suppose. Don't introduce yourself to me as a pair of initials that may or may not be part of your actual name. Yo, come here. I guess I'm just gonna use this gun, and I guess I just haven't used it in a while, which is why I feel like I want to use it here. TJ Watt, the highest paid defensive NFL player. Maybe he's a serious jerk though. Maybe he beats his wife or something, and you know, you never know. Maybe he's actually an asshole. Maybe the TJ moniker is you know, still appropriate to him. How do you know? Oh, thank you, further dodge roll that made me take some damage I didn't want to take. I don't fly. I don't have the rat boots. My bad. Ridiculous says, I think that's because of brain damage. You know, I suppose it has been proven that, you know, football players do, you know, suffer quite heavily from brain traumas. Even though the NFL doesn't want you to know that. It is a job risk. Oh, that was a very fast floor. We got lucky on the locations. I think everyone knows that Wolves is Villabus. Everyone knows it now, but for like decades they were preventing research into the phenomenon of, oh hey, all of our NFL players have brain damage. Dang, that's OP, says Brendan Toad. Is that chamber gun? Is this chamber gun? Is this chamber gun? I can't do it. Is this chamber gun? It's just a giant drill. Oh, right, I didn't get the other flawless. I didn't get two flawlesses, so I can't show off those two weapons, but yes, this is chamber gun. Brendan Toad says this should be A tier. Okay, real talk. The gun itself is pretty bad. What makes it good is the specific floor synergies that you have. For example, on bullet hell, it's absurdly overpowered, and you don't even have to do anything to get it. You just have to get down to bullet hell. You know, in order to use the other forms, you have to flawless the respective floors. If anything, I really think they just need to nerf this phase, because it does waste so much damage. I think if they did that, it would be a way more appropriate scaled weapon. As is, it's an insanely easy bullet hell clear if you ever get it. I think it's too much. I think it's too strong. Floor 2 synergy, probably the best, is Brendan Toad. What are you smoking? The weird, crappy shotgun is its best form? Hell no. I mean, the gun definitely goes worst to best. The ring form is probably the worst, but the shotgun form equally blows. Vernacular says the Abby form is probably my favorite. I like the Abby form. The crossbow does a lot of damage. The oubliette is fun because it's poison skulls, but I don't get it that often. I think the best form is either the glacier form or the, you know, obviously the last form, chain gun. A literal chain gun! Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching this warm-up run of Gungeon. Check me out on Twitch to get notified when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.